Now, the official Suncoast weather with ABC7 meteorologist John Scalzi.
So we're looking at an air temperature of 74 degrees with a mix of sun and clouds out there currently and a dew point of 63. Dew point's on the rise. We had a little bit of brief break, I guess, from the dew point during the nighttime hours last night. Now that dew point has risen again thanks to winds that are shifting. West right now at about 9, continuing to shift and kind of pumping up the moisture, getting the humidity up there a little bit. So while today should be a fairly dry day across the region, maybe Highlands County gets a sprinkle, but even there I doubt it. We will notice an increase in the kind of sticky factor to the air. Should be all right, though. Near the beaches, we'll have an onshore wind flow. 76 degrees, Wauchula, Arcadia at 77, 76 degrees, Mayaca City, Parrish at 74, Bradenton 75, Lakewood Ranch 74, 75 in Northport. Got 71 in Punta Gorda, also in Inglewood 73, in Venison 68, cool degrees at Longboat Key. Not much in the way of any kind of rainfall across the region. Don't really expect any. There are a few sprinkles out in Gulf waters, but none of that all of it really pales in comparison to what's going on back to the west. We have an area of low pressure that is actually kind of responsible in a way for our warm front that moved through here today and the cloud cover that we have, even though it is so far away. It has set up a strong line of storms, and there's a decent chance today of severe weather in the Texas, Louisiana, northern Gulf Coast. We already have some watch boxes up for tornadoes this morning and into the afternoon. And that frontal boundary will be approaching us tomorrow with a possible threat of some severe weather. The low pressure area itself will be lifting off to the north and to the east, but it will be close enough to the Florida coastline that as the front approaches, that warm front lifts north as it has done today. The southerly wind flow returns, the moisture increases, and with that front approaching, this line of storms begins to develop. That line will move through here probably around drive time tomorrow, anywhere between about 4 and 7, I'd say. And with that comes a potential threat for some severe weather. That's tomorrow. It's not tonight. Tonight looks fine. Warm afternoon, dry skies, sun-cloud mix, we'll call it, and increasing humidity. You can see a little bit of the cloud cover that's around as this frontal boundary lifts north, but we'll also see a little better chance at some sunshine as we get a little drier air kind of coming up from the south. Oh, by the way, the latest reports in from Mote Marine on the red tide status are showing improved conditions this morning. Siesta Key now coming in, according to the reports, with no irritants in the air. So that's great. That's a big improvement there. And Venice only showing slight issues with the air quality and respiratory distress. So all of the winds coming up out of the south a little bit later on tonight, adding to the moisture across the region. Patchy fog, a possibility tomorrow morning with that increase in moisture. Rainfall futurecast put into motion shows that humidity, but not much in the way of rain showers. And then that front moving through tomorrow, then everything kind of clearing out by the time we hit Thursday morning. I think we're looking at some pretty nice weather around here, slightly cooler. As far as boating goes today, east winds shifting to the southwest, eventually to the south at about 10 knots. Should be pretty nice. Look for about a 40% chance of storms tomorrow as that line moves through, monitoring for severe weather, and then slightly cooler Thursday, Friday with another chance of rain on Saturday.